Okay.
Portals.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's get. Oh no. Let's go down.
So that we have enough room for us to put our things so that people can actually see them.
Right.
And
Go out a little bit more. Actually.
I just want them to also be able to read.
Right. Okay, so we're gonna play a game called Heat. Heat is a game designed by our good friend Dave Chalker, in which we are all criminals who are trying to make the big bucks while also not draw too much attention or heat from the feds. So each round is called a heist, and each heist consists of two phases: planning and running. So would you draft?
With the 69th overall selection,
Nice.
the Jacksonville Jaguars select Josh Oliver, tight end,
Thanks for sticking
out of San Jose State University.
We don't look at them.
Right, thank you.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Right, so the first part of any given heist is the draft. So we are going to take our hands of 5 cards that we've been dealt, draw 2, and choose 1 to pass to the left.
Wait.
We will repeat this process until we each have 5 cards in hand, at which point the heist will start. Denominations, by the way, green is 1, yellow is 5, and black is 10. Okay, so you've taken a card into your hand, draw, you should have 3 cards in hand now.
Okay.
I don't want them!
I wonder what I'll be getting.
Okay, so now we should have 4 cards in hand. Okay, this I can actually live with. There you go. Alright, so now we should have 4, draw a 5th, and there we go. So this is our hand going into the heist.
Yep. William, if you could, we're supposed to go from right to left, right?
I think, I don't remember who starts.
No,
no,
I
I
mean,
didn't have it simultaneously.
When we're doing our thing.
Oh, no, left to right.
Left to right.
So you lay down a card and then
So William, I'm going to take this area if you could take this area.
Okay.
Pretty much so that we can.
So explain the steps.
Right, okay, so now we've drafted, we've prepared. These are the things that we want to do during this heist. So each of us will simultaneously and secretly select a card from our hand. When we're ready, we'll put it sort of face down in front of us. And then we'll all turn them up simultaneously. Each card has a step. So this is a B step card. There are also A step cards and C step cards. All the A step cards resolve simultaneously, then the B's, then the C's, then the heist is over. So in each heist, we're trying to play a combination of cards. All the A's, then the B's, then the C's, then the step is over. There are 4 steps per heist.
So we put them all out, and then after that, we don't get the things immediately, right? Or
No, you do. So
okay,
each of us is right now. Each of us selects 1 card.
And these are each time we select a card, that's a step.
Each time we select, technically, hang on. There's
Semantics are important in this game.
I think that okay. There's a heist. Okay, there's a heist, and then each heist is broken up into 4 stages. What I've been calling steps, and then each of the A, B, C things is a phase.
Okay.
So,
Sure.
This is stage 1.
Yep.
We select our cards.
Yep.
Everybody good? God damn it, Jacob.
Okay. Oh God.
So now the A phase happens. So
I chose the worst possible time to use this.
copycat crime. So what do you do?
So for this step, this card becomes the exact copy of the card played by the player you passed cards to this round.
Okay, so we now have all played Bank Jobs. Bank Job says take 2 heat. If no one else played a bank job this step, gain 5. Otherwise, gain nothing. So we each gain 2 heat and nothing else. So, boop.
For the sake of just understanding, is this considered a B card now?
No.
No, it's
That
still
is,
considered
in
an A
your
card.
record, that is an A card.
Okay.
For the purposes of resolving its effect,
Mhm.
you resolve the bank job effect in the B phase.
Okay, got it.
Well, fucking good job, guys.
So, cards that are A/B, do they both happen, or do they
No,
want
you choose
one?
which effect.
Okay.
And so we theoretically only have we only play 4.
Yes, we only play 4 of the 5.
There are certain cards that will allow you to like
Yeah.
add an additional card from your hand to your record, which is why you end up with 5,
Right.
and also flexibility.
Okay.
Everybody good?
Yep.
Circle back.
Lay low.
The lift.
All right. So A stuff. What do you do?
Return 1 heat. If someone else played a lay low this step, return 2 more heat. The entire thing is considered a step, correct?
Yes. This is all.
This is
That's why I was asking about
This
the
is a
step.
phase. That is a step, or this is a phase. All of this constitutes a step.
No. Okay. A, B, C are phases.
Yes.
Playing a card, revealing it, the entire sequence of A, B, C is a step.
Okay.
Your record is a heist.
Okay.
Got it. Yep, that makes sense.
So we are currently in the A phase of step
Step
2 of this heist.
Got
it.
So you return the thing. I swap this card for the previous card of my record, and use that card this step.
So you do
You
bank
gain
job.
2 more, and
So that's A, and now B. Jacob gets 2 money. I get 2 heat and 5 money.
And I forget.
Yeah,
heat
semantics
subtracts from your
semantics
total.
are hard with this game. Yes, at the end of the game, each heat cube will subtract an amount of money from your pool equal to the
Got it.
highest row that has any number of heat cubes missing.
Got it.
No, sorry, highest completely empty row. So in this case, each of them would be worth
Three.
-3.
Yeah.
All right.
Risk it.
Pretty good. Breaking.
Specialist.
Cover story.
All right.
Doing it as B.
You're doing it as a B. Okay, which means we all have Bs.
Mhm.
So I'm taking 1 heat.
I'm just taking 3.
I'm taking 2
Heat or money?
money.
Okay, so you take 2 money. I get 3 money and a heat. Cool. All right. And final step of this heist.
Mm-hmm.
Lay low. Okay. So in the A phase, I return 1 heat.
Yep.
The B phase, you two play your heavies.
Okay.
So I get 8 money.
Yep.
And take 2 heat.
Okay. And you get how much?
4
4
money.
money
And
and 2
take 2
heat.
heat. Okay.
So how much are these? These
The
are 5?
black are 10, the yellow are 5.
Okay. So I got 8, so I'm going to take this and give back 2.
I need 2 more. Greens. I can't quite
Cool.
see it on the stream.
And this gets discarded, right?
Yep, the 5th one gets discarded,
Okay.
and then we're done with the heist, and we shuffle and do it all over again.
Okay.
So, as you can see, we're running dangerously low on heat.
Mm-hmm.
If at any point going into a B phase,
Yep.
more heat would have to be taken than it remains in the state of affairs, we have to draw one of these cards, which is called an APB, an All Points Bulletin.
Is money limited in this game?
I don't think so.
Cool.
You want me to replace them? Cool. Yeah, these
I
are
have
so
extras.
bad. Great game, terrible components.
Yeah. I mean, these are literally like they were replaced by metal coins in the game, so I'm probably just gonna put these into heat
Oh, do it, yeah.
because I'm not gonna. Use
Also,
them for
now I
anything
like the
else.
idea that we're like Robin thieves or something.
Yeah. we have added the fantasy element to this game.
There you go. There's just still like telephones and police cars.
We're in what's it called?
Just imagine that every telephone is like an animal messenger.
Well, I mean, we're in what's it called? Eberron,
Sure. They have phones in Eberron?
probably.
I know they have weird technology.
Yeah, sure.
Boop, 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 boop. Eberron is a campaign set.
Yeah, it's a campaign setting that's pretty much like magic technology.
It's interesting.
Magic monorails made of like the.
Don't look at this.
Yep.
Just draw two.
Almost accidentally did.
Me too.
Me too. I have to keep it. It's so good, but it's so dangerous. I have to keep it. Oh,
Cool.
hang on. We passed the other way.
Okay.
Phase 2. Or, heist 2.
Okay. All right. That and that. All right.
So
That's your fourth. You should have
Fourth.
one left. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now
Okay.
you
You have to give me one
give him one,
because
Got
this
it.
is my last one.
and then pick that up, take this, and then do it.
okay.
This is my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do it.
Cool.
Let's see. No, wait, hang on.
Alright, good. So
Backup
plan. You're the only A. Wait, we have an A and a B and a C. Nice.
Yep.
So would you like to swap?
Sure. So what I do is I draw and add the top card of the deck to the right of my record. Bank job.
Your backup plan was a bank job.
Apparently.
Holy shit.
But I take 2 heat and 5 gold. Because
Yep.
none of you have bank jobs.
Right. And William.
Oh, also, and draw 2 cards. So I draw 2 more cards.
Use the new card for this step. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I do both. I do
Yeah,
that
yeah.
entire thing and then.
Break in,
break
which
in,
is
you
take 3 money
And a heat.
and heat.
Damn it! I wish somebody had taken one more heat because crackdown. I gain heat equal to the. I gain money equal to the current heat cost.
Mhm.
It's almost, but not quite 5. Yeah, what a backup plan. Yeah, clearly he did fine.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed to have worked.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, I have a bit of heat after me. So I gotta do some shit about that.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Okay. So
Oh, beautiful.
I am copying you.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
less beautiful.
So
Actually,
what is it? Yeah,
we
what
get
is
an
it?
endless loop cycle.
Yeah, I don't know what it was a backup plan for.
I
Right.
think this benefits us both.
Well, are you? So I'm copying this.
Yeah.
And now each of us independently gets to make the decision whether we use that as an A or a C card.
Oh, it's an A or a C?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
Anytime you have a split like that, you can use it as an A or a C card.
Okay.
Or A or a B. I will be using that as an A card.
Okay.
Alright, I have an A
I
card.
will use it as a C card.
I'm putting back 1 heat.
Alright, so then nobody has any B cards, and you gain 2 money.
I gain, yes, 2 money.
Because you have 2 money.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what was going through my mind on that one.
actually did that. I thought I was copying you.
That would have been nice.
Because I suspected you were going to play a Lalo.
Yeah.
So we could have.
I mean, that would have been really nice for
Yeah.
both of us.
Yeah, exactly. Lalo is an interesting sort of prisoner's dilemma style card.
Yeah.
Okay. This whole game really has elements of
Yeah, it does.
bank job.
Yeah.
Thieves dilemma.
So this is the third one, right?
This is the third step
Cool.
of the second height.
It's weird because I, have that.
Yeah,
one
you have
card.
the extra
Right.
card. All right, everybody good?
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm using Mastermind as an A card.
Using cover story as an A card.
Lay low as an A card.
Okay, so you return heat. I draw cards
And I place a card
to your.
there. I don't get the benefit, I'm pretty sure.
Correct. It's just used to pad it out for like
Mhm.
preparing for heavy or
Yep.
specialist.
Mhm.
Which, if you can get heavy and specialist, they make a really good combo.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Yep.
Word on the street.
Lift.
Heavy.
Okay.
You get 6 and 1.
I'm going to replace this for the bank job.
Nice.
Take 2 heats and 5 more.
I will take 2 money.
Cool.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Dunzo.
There it is. One more round, right?
Wow, one more round and we're still really tight on heat.
No. Never mind.
Technically, yeah,
Yeah.
you can use that throughout the
Gotcha.
course of the game to track stuff, but I never
We're on
found
the
all that
third
helpful.
one. Oh, this is going to be...
This is going to be very interesting. How much heat can we pitch? Because
Yeah.
right now I'm in the black, or I'm in the red. You're in the red.
Me?
Each of those is worth -4.
I know. So 4
Okay,
times.
you're actually at exactly 0.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. Interesting. I would not have guessed that I was doing. I guess I forgot I had 5.
Yeah.
That bank job.
The bank job, got you. Yeah.
Before that, I was beat.
Mm-hmm.
Final draft. Nope, not looking.
fuck.
Final draft. Pass to the left.
Alrighty. 1, 2. There. Cool.
Give me 1 second.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, have fun trying not to push over.
Yeah. Oy. What happened here? Good.
Yep.
Lay low.
Ooh, nice. Oh, wait,
Informant?
no, I'm actually gonna.
You use it as an A or a C?
Yeah. I'm gonna use it as an A because I need to
So
return
we
heat.
all have A's. Everybody returns heat.
No.
No, he
I
doesn't.
thought that's what
Hey,
you did.
informant. If you have the least amount of money, gain 3 gold.
Yeah.
Are we tied?
No.
No.
Yeah.
You
You
have
have more. Okay. That's something. Hmm. All right.
Sure. Copycat.
Word on the
Street
street.
on the street. What would you like to replace it with?
Bank job.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you and I are each gaining 2. You're gaining 5 and taking 2.
Yep.
I really want to pull an APB.
So I think that the APBs aren't actually that bad from what I remember.
It depends. Part of it depends on which ones they are, and part of it depends on when you draw them. There is one that says end the game immediately.
Yeah.
So if you go over like in round 1, it's just fucking what?
Yeah.
Others of them are like, usually they're bad for the player who has the most heat. Sometimes they're good for the player who has the least heat.
Mm-hmm.
But all of them involve returning heat.
Yeah. Okay.
Word on the street is probably the best card in the game.
Yeah.
Just because it gives you, it's a safety.
Yeah.
Siege. Did somebody else lay low, and I can ride benefit from that.
Yeah.
Somebody else play a bank job.
What did you get for copycat? For that?
I copied.
Oh, you copied. Yeah. Okay.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Lay low.
Backup plan.
Heavy.
Find out what your backup plan is. The lift.
The lift.
And also draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Okay.
I will return.
So I get 4.
I get
Yep.
2.
And I take 1 heat.
Yep. Very well juggled.
Well, I don't know. I was actually hoping that I would trigger that to get rid of some heat.
Oh, you actually wanted the APB?
Yeah.
This is the last play of the game.
This is the last play of the game.
Okay, let me see. Where am I at right now?
I'm good to go.
20, 25, 30, and I have 4. So wait, is this if there's no heat or if there's no heat and you have to take 1?
If after calculating the amount of heat that will be required by all players' B phase cards, there is not enough heat remaining.
Okay.
Then you resolve an APB before moving into.
Alrighty.
All right.
Yep.
Specialists.
Play low.
All right.
Under the radar.
So A phase.
Yep.
Heat.
Return heat.
B phase. I gain 3 money. C phase. What do you do?
I gain money.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So that's the end of the game, and now count that shit up. Heat is worth 4. Or -4.
So let's see. I get rid of.
Cool. All right. That's easy. I have 10.
I got
I have
7.
8.
They're all right around the same value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see if we had flipped over. Sudden raid. All players return 1 heat. The heist ends immediately. Shuffle the cards and draft in.
Honestly,
Oh, maybe it's heist ends immediately.
yeah, the heist ends immediately. Yeah. So that happened on the first one, and then.
Wiretap. All players return 1 heat. The player or players with the most heat must reveal their hand. All players return 1 heat. The player with the most loses $5. Turn states evidence. The player or players with the most heat return half their money and all their heat.
Yeah.
Untouchable.
That actually that could have.
This is the good one. The player or players with the most heat return half their heat and nothing else.
Yeah.
There's no negative effects.
Mm-hmm.
And then all players return 1 heat. Any player who does lose.
Yep. I think almost any of those would have been a big positive for me.
Yeah. I mean, because you were definitely you.
I got
you
one.
Also had.
I got 1 lay low during the entire game.
Yeah, you had the most money, but you did also have the most.
Yeah.
So it would have been. Any of the ones that are return half your money would have hit you harder than anyone.
But at the same time, that would have still been fine because if I was to return half my money and all my heat.
Well, that one, but there are some that's each player returns 1 heat, and then the player with the most heat loses half their money.
I don't think it was half.
If anyone else had played lay low, I would have won.
Or maybe it was 5.
Yeah, it was 5.
Well, if you had
It was
played
5.
lay low, and
Which still would have been
Still
worth it for me.
fine. There's a card in here. I think it's Kansas City Shuffle. It only shows up in the 4-player deck. The feds, 4 or 5 player. All players taking heat this step take 1 extra heat.
I remember that
You
one.
take no heat during the next step.
Yep.
That's fun.
I remember that
Another
one.
bank job, another backup plan, another lay low. Fence the goods. If anyone else has gained or is gaining 4 or more this step, gain 4. Otherwise, gain 1. Another like synergy card.
Yeah.
Another heavy. Gain 1 for every heat gained by other players during this step. Can you imagine that on that triple bank job player?
Yeah. That would have been great. Well.
Oh, frame up. Return 1 heat. All B cards this step. Gain the additional text. Take 1 heat.
Jeez.
And then, Kansas City Shuffle. Gain $1 for each player with heat.
Yeah.
So, in a 5-player game.
That could be good.
Yeah, especially if you're playing it like middle of round 2.
Yeah.
Or late round 1.
Alrighty.
But that's Heat. It's super fun. Plays, obviously, I mean, we did that in 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Super quick. And thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and tune out for tonight. Thank you for joining, and have a good night, everyone.
Mortals!